Greetings and welcome to this final presentation. In this presentation, we are going to recap what we have done throughout the couple of weeks since we started developing our app Foodify. Our group consists of 3 members, and these include Shyam, Vishnu, and myself, who worked as the QA tester, back-end developer, and front-end developer respectively. To meet our project requirements, we used Xamarin Forms, which allowed the application to have cross-platform capability to both iOS and Android devices. On the first week, our accomplished responsibilities included the meeting that was held to introduce ourselves and discuss about the early stages of the app development. This included selecting an application idea, assigning roles and tasks, and producing the first weekly video and report. We went on to focus more on the application and logo design. During the start of the second week, several tasks were accomplished. Such tasks included starting to code for the app, the creation and implementation of the app logo, and the account creation and linking of the Bitbucket repository. After completing these tasks, we started working on the required tabs for the application. The start of the third week is initiated with the completion of 3 tasks. The team members attained completion of 5 sections to the application, and more effort was put into the application's layout from the previous weeks. Furthermore, there is work and effort needed for features on week 7 that concludes the tasks for week 8. Our team's 4th week commenced with the implementation of the application's major features. We tested on the application regarding its progress and to check for any bugs and errors. The tasks under progress by closure of this week were fixing of issues that were discovered during testing. We also decided to move the repository from Bitbucket to GitHub. The implemented capabilities of the Foodify app includes API, interfaces, offline mode, as well as security, whereas those that were not implemented were the use of model view model feature and database synchronization. As for my contribution to the team, I contributed on the weekly submissions of the reports and videos along with the team, as well as attended most of the scheduled meetings. I was assigned as the front-end developer, and I've managed to implement a few features for the application.
Vishu contributed a great amount to this project. He was the main backend developer within Xamarin. He also created the database in Azure and hosted it online. He's also the person that created a Bitbucket account and added all the members to the repository. He also attended all group meetings, assisted with all the weekly reports and video submission. Shyam was part of the project ideas choice, the application logo design, and the UX design and the API creation. Also part of the creation of the external JSON file and hosted online. Also contributed to weekly reports, video submission, and attended all group meetings. Hi, welcome to our application Foodify. This is a project 2 for Group 5, SIT313. What we developed was an app that can run on multi-platforms, so using Xamarin Forms, both on Android and iOS. The app is to just display some recipes, easy to cook meals with some photos and step-by-step instructions. Upon loading the app, as you can see on the screen, on the left side is the Android version, and on the right side is the iOS version. They both got the similar look and login screens. So the way that the login works, if you're a registered user, you've already got an email address and a password which is registered. If you're not, you've got to register it. So by clicking on this tab here, register, you're prompted to the next page. This is where you enter your details to register as a user. I'll do one as a test right now. So first is the email address, first name, surname, and then password. And hit register. So upon successful registration, you prompt with a message, successful and registered. Once you log in, you go to the main page where you just see the recipes. So for test purposes, we only got 5 recipes loaded. This is connected to an external JSON file, which is hosted online. So as you scroll through, first is spicy red pasta, butter chicken, pumpkin soup, and chicken mushroom. To see your user details, if you go to profile, you see the registered details, which is my name and surname, email address. Also, if you want, you can go back onto the login page and check if the registration works, which it should because it's saved to the database now. So I'm just doing a test login. Yep, so login successful. So just some of the features. So what we did, the API, the main feature, was implemented using a JSON file as stated. If I go back to the code now, so on the code here, here's our link to our JSON file, okay, which is hosted on Lockable.io and /Foodify. The JSON file is defined across here. So first is the binding, which is image, recipe, ingredients, instructions. Also how the database is connected, which is in the registration tab. So we'll just go to registration. So that's a SQLite database which we hosted using Azure, which you can see here takes the entries, which is the email, password, first and last name. Let's go back to the simulator. As you can see, it works both on landscape and portrait mode. I'll just change it to landscape. Okay. Now I'll just go to the Android version. Same thing, same features. I'll just skip the login page, which you can bypass. Goes to the main page. You can see our recipes here. Okay. The database connection was done by Vishu. So he's the student who was able to make that connection for us. He created an account on Azure and hosted it for us. Hong was part of the front-end design. He helped do the profile page and the main page. Myself, Sham, I was part of the logo design, so I created the logo for the application, and also I created the API file and hosted it on the JSON online server. Hope you enjoyed our quick demo of our presentation. If you have any questions, feel free to email us as a group, and we're happy to help. Also, our project will be hosted on GitHub. Currently, it's on Bitbucket because that's what we originally used, but we're going to transfer it to GitHub for you lecturers and our tutor tomorrow. Thank you. This is a quick screen capture of our Trello board and all the tasks completed throughout the following weeks for the project. The link for the Trello board can be found on the final page. This is a screenshot of our Bitbucket account with all the commits completed throughout the project. One of our members, Hong, had issues with the Bitbucket account, but we were able to push commits for him manually. Thank you for watching our presentation. Hopefully you enjoyed our application.